want to answer a question that we had in our community about the power of visualization to reach your goals. And for me, I believe visualization and imagination is a superpower that we all have. Our minds really are superpowers. In nature, every creature has a superpower of sorts. Some creatures could fly, some could breathe underwater, some could climb incredibly well, some are incredibly fast, some are incredibly strong. Human beings aren't really naturally any of those things, but because of the power of our imagination, we can fly. The power of our imagination, we can go underwater. With the power of our imagination, we can go very fast because we create external reality or technologies that allow that to happen. And same thing with creating, I believe, the goals in our life. So I want you to think about a goal or something that is just wildly in your dreams, right? A place where your deepest desires can become a reality. So I want to talk to that part of your mind, that where you believe it's possible. And the power I'm talking about, obviously, is the power of visualization, the art and science of visualizing. And so if you think about top renowned athletes or artists or top performers across various fields, something they have as a tool is this power of imagination. And you want to be able to celebrate this because the best of the best, from Olympic champions to innovative entrepreneurs, have mastered this art. They see something and they take the invisible and they make it visible, right? And they're harnessing their mind's eye to see, and more importantly, to feel their successes before they actually manifest that thing. And so I want you to think about this. Like, I talk about Roger Bannister in 1954. What is he famous for? Breaking the 4-minute mile. Throughout human history, nobody can run a mile in less than 4 minutes. But how did he do it? If you saw an ESPN special on it, a documentary, he did it because he would visualize himself crossing the finish line. He wouldn't just do physical training, he would do mental training, and he would do these thought experiments where he would imagine himself crossing the finish line and looking at the clock, and the clock says 3 minutes and 59 seconds, because he knows what you know. He knows that you have to see it here in order to see it here. That it's not where you'll believe it when you see it, it's the opposite. You'll see it when you start believing it inside. And that's the power. There was a study done in the 1990s at the University of Chicago where they took 3 groups of just normal people, average people, they weren't athletes, and they put them on a basketball court. And they had group A and B and C just do free throws, and they rated how well they did. How many did they get into the basket? And then they said, okay, for the next 30 days, group A, I want you to practice 1 hour a day. Go out on the court and practice those free throws. And they said, group B, we don't want you to do anything, right? Don't touch a ball, don't do anything just for the next 30 days. And they took group C and they said, group C, we want you to practice, but not physically. We want you to practice mentally. We want you to spend an hour a day just seeing and feeling what it would be like to shoot these successful free throws. And 30 days later, they put them back on the court. Group A did their free throws and they improved 24%, right? Because practice makes progress, right? Group B, who never touched a ball or did no visualization, did the same, right? And no practice, no progress. But group C is really what blew their mind. Group C, when they did their free throws, they improved 23%, just 1% less than the people who actually went out on the court, got all dressed, and did the physical activity of doing the free throws. So that's the power of visualization. And visualization isn't magic, it's neuroscience. When you vividly imagine, you perform an action, your brain undergoes many of the same changes as when you're physically doing them. Isn't that amazing? That by visualizing, we create neural pathways, making it easier for our minds and our bodies to replicate that success in the real world where it counts. But it's not just about seeing, it's also about feeling, right? It's the emotions, the joy, the pride, the satisfaction that fuel our drive and make our vision sticky. So let's dive in. I want you to find a comfortable place. You can sit down or you can even lie down. And I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and out and just breathe normally. And take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to relax. With every breath, you get more and more relaxed. With every sound you hear, you get more and more relaxed. Now I want you to imagine a goal that you deeply desire. And I want you to see yourself having achieved it. What are you doing? Who is with you? How do you feel? And how are you celebrating afterwards also as well? Now I want you to amplify that emotion and let it fill every part of you, every cell in your body. I want you to feel the joy, the pride, the excitement. This is your future. This is your potential. Now take a moment and pause and just kind of reflect. Allow yourself to feel it, amplify those emotions. And then when you're ready, start to come back to this moment and bringing with you those same feelings, those same emotions, that same sense of determination from your vision. Remember, every dream realized started in someone's imagination. It started in their mind. And with consistent practice and faith, visualization will become your bridge between where you are now and where you desire to be. I want you to imagine it, see it, feel it, and then believe in it. And then work daily for it.